Life in Roseville settled into a comfortable rhythm for Emma and James. Their marriage brought them closer together, and they relished the simplicity of their daily routines. However, life rarely stays simple for long, and soon enough, a new set of challenges presented itself. One crisp winter morning, Emma was at the library, preparing for a children's storytime session, when her phone buzzed with an unexpected call. It was from a prestigious publishing house in the city. Emma's heart raced as she answered. "Hello, this is Emma," she said, trying to keep her voice steady. "Hello, Ms. Thompson," the voice on the other end replied. "This is Claire Richardson, from Sterling Publishing. We've come across your community engagement work and your blog about the library and gardening club. We're very impressed and would like to discuss a potential book deal with you." Emma felt a mix of excitement and disbelief. "A book deal? That sounds incredible. What exactly are you proposing?" "We'd like you to write a book about your experiences in Roseville," Claire explained. "Your story is inspiring, and we believe it could resonate with a wider audience. We'd love to set up a meeting to discuss the details." Emma's mind raced. This was a dream opportunity, but it would require a significant time commitment and possibly mean spending time away from Roseville. "I'd love to discuss it further. When would be a good time for you?" They arranged a meeting for the following week, and Emma hung up, her thoughts swirling. She knew she needed to discuss this with James. That evening, as they sat by the fireplace, she shared the news with him. "James, I got a call from a publishing house today. They want me to write a book about my experiences here in Roseville." James's eyes lit up with pride. "That's amazing, Emma. You've always wanted to write a book. What an incredible opportunity." "It is," Emma agreed, but her voice was tinged with uncertainty. "But it would mean taking on a big project, and I might have to spend time away from Roseville to work with them. I'm not sure how it will affect us." James took her hand, his grip reassuring. "We'll figure it out, Emma. This is your dream, and I want to support you. We can make it work, just like we did when I moved away from my job." Emma smiled, feeling a bit more at ease. "Thank you, James. Your support means everything to me." The following week, Emma traveled to the city for her meeting with Claire Richardson. The publishing house's office was impressive, and Emma felt a mix of nerves and excitement as she walked in. Claire was warm and welcoming, putting Emma at ease. "Emma, we're thrilled to have you here," Claire said, offering her a seat. "We've been following your work, and we believe your story can inspire many people. We'd like to propose a 3-month intensive writing period, where you'd work closely with our team. We'd provide you with all the resources you need." Emma's mind raced. 3 months away from Roseville was a significant commitment. "That sounds wonderful, but I need to discuss this with my husband and make sure we can manage it." "Of course," Claire said, understanding. "Take your time to think it over. We believe in your potential, and we're willing to work with you to make this happen." Emma returned to Roseville with a lot to consider. She and James spent long evenings discussing the pros and cons, weighing the impact on their lives and their relationship. Ultimately, they decided that Emma should seize the opportunity. "Emma, this is your dream," James said one evening as they sat by the fire. "We'll make it work. I believe in you." With James's support, Emma accepted the publishing deal and prepared for her 3-month writing stint in the city. Leaving Roseville was bittersweet. She would miss the daily interactions with friends, her work at the library, and the comfort of her home. But she was also excited about the opportunity to share her story with a broader audience. As Emma settled into her new routine in the city, she found herself engrossed in the writing process. The publishing house provided her with a beautiful, quiet space to work, and she had regular meetings with editors and mentors who guided her through the process. The city was bustling and vibrant, a stark contrast to the peaceful life in Roseville. Despite the excitement of her new project, Emma missed James terribly. They talked every day and visited each other as often as possible, but the distance was a constant challenge. Emma poured her heart into her writing, channeling her emotions and experiences into the pages of her book. One evening, after a particularly long day of writing, Emma received a call from Lily. "Emma, we miss you here. How's everything going?" "I miss you all too," Emma replied, her voice tinged with homesickness. "The writing is going well, but it's hard being away from home." "We're all so proud of you, Emma," Lily said. "You're doing something amazing. Just remember, we're here for you, and we'll be waiting for you when you come back." Lily's words brought comfort to Emma, reminding her of the strength of the bonds she had built in Roseville. She knew that the pain of separation was temporary, and the support of her friends and family would see her through. As the weeks passed, Emma's book began to take shape. She wrote about her journey, the challenges she had faced, and the incredible people she had met along the way. She poured her heart into the pages, hoping to capture the essence of Roseville and the transformative power of love and community. Finally, after 3 intense months, the manuscript was complete. Emma felt a mix of relief and pride as she handed it over to Claire and the publishing team. They were thrilled with her work, and plans for the book's release began to take shape. Returning to Roseville felt like coming home. Emma was greeted with open arms by her friends and neighbors, and the sense of belonging she felt was overwhelming. She and James resumed their daily routines, savoring the simple joys of life together. As the release date of her book approached, Emma was filled with anticipation and a bit of nervousness. She hoped that her story would resonate with readers and that it would inspire others as much as it had inspired her. On the day of the book launch, the entire community of Roseville gathered at the library to celebrate. The event was filled with excitement, and Emma felt a deep sense of gratitude for the support and love of her friends and family. As she stood before the crowd, ready to read an excerpt from her book, Emma felt a wave of emotion. She looked out at the faces of the people who had been with her through every step of her journey, and she knew that this moment was as much theirs as it was hers. "Thank you all for being here," Emma began, her voice steady, despite the lump in her throat. "This book is a reflection of the incredible journey I've been on, and I couldn't have done it without the love and support of this amazing community. This story is about more than just me, it's about all of us." She read a passage from the book, and as she did, she felt the connection between her words and the people listening. It was a powerful moment, one that encapsulated the essence of her journey and the ultimate choice she had made to pursue her dream. After the reading, Emma mingled with the guests, signing copies of her book and sharing stories. James stood by her side, his pride and love evident in his eyes. Lily, Grace, Sarah, and many others offered their congratulations and support. As the evening drew to a close, Emma felt a deep sense of fulfillment. She had faced the ultimate choice and come through it stronger, with a renewed sense of purpose and a deeper connection to the people she loved. Standing on the porch with James later that night, Emma looked out at the stars, feeling a sense of peace and contentment. She had followed her heart, embraced the challenges, and found her way back to the place she belonged. "Thank you for believing in me," she said softly, leaning into James's embrace. James kissed her forehead. "Always, Emma. Always." As they stood together, looking out at the future with hope and excitement, Emma knew that she was exactly where she was meant to be. The ultimate choice had led her to this moment, and she was ready to face whatever came next, with love, courage, and the unwavering support of her community.